Namaste, Dandavat Pranam. By the instruction and grace of our spiritual master Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj, we are here reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Canto 4, the creation of the fourth order, Chapter 1, Text 42. Chitistvartar Patni Lebhe Putram Dritavratam Leb Dadyancham Asfashirasam Vrghorvamsam Nibodhame. Chiti, wife of the sage Atharva, gave birth to a son named Asvasira by accepting a great vow called Dadyancha. Now you may hear from me about the descendants of the sage Bhrigu. Purport. The wife of Atharva, known as Chiti, is also known as Shanti. She was the 8th daughter of Kardama Muni. 43. Bhrigu Kyatyam Mahabhaga Patnyam Putran Ajijanat Dataram Cha Vidhataram Shriham Cha Bhagavatparam. The sage Bhrigu was highly fortunate. In his wife, known as Kyati, he begot 2 sons, named Datta and Vidatta, and 1 daughter named Shri, who was very much devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Text 44. Hayitim niyatim chaiva sute merus tayor adat tabyam tayor abhavatam murkanda prana evacha. The sage Meru had 2 daughters named Ayati and Niyati, whom he gave in charity to Datta and Vidatta. Ayati and Niyati gave birth to 2 sons, Murkanda and Prana. 45. Markandeyo Murkandasya Pranhad Veda Shiramuni Kavischa Bhargavo Yasya Bhagavan Usanasuta. From Murkanda to Markandeya Muni was born, and from Prana the sage Vedashira, whose son was Usana, or Sukracharya, also known as Kavi. Thus, Kavi also belonged to the descendants of the Bhrigu dynasty. Texts 46 through 47. Taete muna yakshatar lokan sargair abhavayan ishakardhamma dorhitra shantana kati tastava. Shrinvata Shradha Dhanhasya Sadhya Papa Harapara Prasutim Manavim Daksha Upayime Jatmaja. My dear Vidura, the population of the universe was thus increased by the descendants of these sages and the daughters of Kardama. Anyone who hears the descriptions of this dynasty with faith will be relieved from all sinful reactions. Another of Manu's daughters, known as Prashuti, married the son of Brahma named Daksha. 48. Tasyam sazarja durhitri sodashamhala lochana Trayo dasa dharmaya tatu kayam agnaye vibhu. I'll be right back. Please give me 1 moment. Okay, sorry about that. Please excuse me. So we are on text 48. Tasyam sasarja durhitri
Prabhu,
samhala. Yes, Prabhu.
you put a recording?
It's being live streamed to Facebook.
Okay. Now, you recording now?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Sodha shamhala lochana trayodashada dharmaya tataikam agnaye vibhu. Daksha begot 16 very beautiful daughters with lotus-like eyes and his wife Prashuti. Of these 16 daughters, 13 were given in marriage to Dharma, and one daughter was given to Agni. 49 through 52. Pitribhya ekam yuktebhyo bhavayakam bhavachide shraddha maitri daya shantis tushti pushti kriyonatai buddhir medha titikshahrar mortir dharmasya patnaya shraddha sutta sabham maitri prashadam abhayam daya shanti shukam mudam tushti smayam pustir asuyata yogam kriyo natir darpam artam buddhir ashuyata medhasmritim titikshatu shemam hri prasarhayam sutam murti sarva gunotpatir narha narayana vrishi. One of the remaining two daughters was given in charity to the Pitraloka, where she resides very amicably, and the other one was given to Lord Shiva, who is the deliverer of sinful persons from material entanglement. The names of the 13 daughters of Daksha, who were given to Dharma, are Shraddha, Maitri, Daya, Shanti, Tushti, Pushti, Kriya, Unnati, Buddhi, Medha, Titiksha, Hri, and Murti. These three daughters produced the following sons. Shraddha gave birth to Shubha, Maitri produced Prashada, Daya gave birth to Abhaya, Shanti gave birth to Shuka, Tushti gave birth to Mudha, Pushti gave birth to Smaya, Kriya gave birth to Yoga, Unnati gave birth to Darpa, Buddhi gave birth to Artha, Medha gave birth to Smriti, Titiksha gave birth to Kshema, and Hri gave birth to Prashraya. Murti, a reservoir of all respectable qualities, gave birth to Sri Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. '53. Jayur Janmanyadho Vishvam Abhyanandat Sunhirvatam Manamsi Kakubhovata Prashedu Saritodraya. On the occasion of the appearance of Narayana, the entire world was full of joy. Everyone's mind became tranquil, and thus in all directions the air, the rivers, and the mountains became pleasant. Texts 54 through 55. Divya bhadyanta turyani pitu kushuma vrishtaya munhayas tushtuvustushta jaghor gandharva kinnara nutyanti smastriyo devya asit parama mangalam deva brahmadaya sarve upattastor abhistavai. In the heavenly planets, bands began to play, and they showered flowers from the sky. The pacified sages chanted Vedic prayers. The denizens of heaven, known as the Gandharvas and Kinnaras, sang. The beautiful damsels of the heavenly planets danced, and in this way, at the time of the appearance of Narayana, all signs of good fortune were visible. Just at that time, great demigods like Brahma also offered their respectful prayers. Text 56. Deva uchu yomaya virachitam niyatpanhanidam kirupa bhedam eva tat pratichakshnayaya etena dharma sadhane rishi murtinadya pradushkachara purushaya nama parasmai. The demigods said, "Let us offer our respectful obeisances unto the transcendental personality of Godhead, who created as his external energy this cosmic manifestation, which is situated in him as the air and clouds are situated in space, and who has now appeared in the form of Narayana Rishi in the house of Dharma." Purport. The universal form of the Lord is a cosmic manifestation which is an exhibition of the external energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In space, there are innumerable varieties of planets and also the air. And in the air, there are variously colored clouds, and sometimes we see airplanes running from one place to another. Thus, the entire cosmic manifestation is full of variety. But actually, that variety is a manifestation of the external energy of the Supreme Lord, and that energy is situated in him. Now the Lord himself, after manifesting his energy, appeared within the creation of his energy, which is simultaneously one with and different from himself. And therefore the demigods offered their respects to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who manifests himself in such varieties. There are some philosophers called non-dualists who, because of their impersonal conception, think that varieties are false. In this verse, it is specifically stated, Yo Mayaya Virachitam. Yo Mayaya Virachitam. This indicates that the varieties are a manifestation of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, because the energy is non-different from the Godhead, the varieties are also factual. The material varieties may be temporary, but they are not false. They are a reflection of the spiritual varieties. Here, the word pratichakshnayaya, there are varieties, announces the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who appeared as Narayana Rishi, and who is the origin of all varieties of material nature. Text 57. Soyam stiti vyati karo pasamaya shristan sadhena nasuraganan anumeya tattva drishad adhabrakarunena vilokanena yachtriniketam amalam kshipataram vindam. Let that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is understood by truly authorized Vedic literature and who has created peace and prosperity to destroy all calamities of the created world, be kind enough to bestow his glance upon the demigods. His merciful glance can supersede the beauty of the spotless lotus flower, which is the home of the goddess of fortune. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the origin of the cosmic manifestation, is covered by the wonderful activities of the material nature, just as outer space or the illumination of the sun and moon is sometimes covered by clouds or dust. It is very difficult to find the origin of the cosmic manifestation. Therefore, material scientists conclude that nature is the ultimate cause of all manifestations. But the Shastra, or authentic Vedic literature like Bhagavad Gita and other Vedic scriptures, from them we understand that behind this wonderful cosmic manifestation is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in order to maintain the regular procedures of the cosmic manifestation and to be visible to the eyes of persons who are in the mode of goodness, the Lord appears. He is the cause of the creation and dissolution of the cosmic manifestation. The demigods therefore prayed for his merciful glance upon them in order to be blessed. And thus ends our reading for today. We'll continue from text 58 on Wednesday. Before we conclude, were there any comments or questions from the assembled devotees? Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Sripad Bhakti and Madhava Puri Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev, Srila Shanta Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai. Of those
Jai.
humble devotees, of Lord to the worldwide devotees, Sama Bhaktiveda Vrinda ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Navadvip Dham ki Jai,
Jai.
Nishangapali Dham ki Jai, Mayapur
Jai.
Dham ki Jai, Jagannath
Jai.
Puri Dham ki Jai, Jagannath
Jai.
Baladev Subhadra Ju ki Jai,
Jai.
Ganga Mai Yamuna Mai ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham ki Jai, Giri
Jai.
Gupta Govardhan Dham ki Jai, Sham Kund Radha Kund ki Jai, Tulsi Devi,
Jai.
Bhakti Devi, Vrinda Devi ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Harinam Sankirtan Yagi ki Jai,
Jai.
Scientific Sankirtan Yagi ki Jai, Srimad
Jai.
Bhagavatam ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Princeton Bhaktivedanta Institute ki Jai, Sri
Jai.
Chaitanya Saraswat Institute ki Jai, Sri
Jai.
Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Hari
Hari Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Jai Srimati Uma Devi Dasi ki Jai, Jai Shri Padananda Krishna Prabhu ki Jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
श्रीपाद कृष्ण केशव प्रभु जी की जय.
Jai. Beautiful verse.
Yes, Bhagavatam is speaking of how the universe was populated from Lord Brahma, and then Svayambhuva Manu, and then the children of Svayambhuva Manu. How those are all our ancestors, according to Bhagavatam. So
Yes.
Brahma is our ancestor, and he's also our Gurudev, the Brahma Madhava Sampradaya.
Yes.
So, Dandavat.
Dandavat Pranam.
धन्यवाद प्रणाम प्रभु जी.
Dandavat Didi.